Welcome to 15725 Peach Hill Road. We are in the Saratoga Hills today, showcasing this gorgeous home that I was grateful enough to get for my clients. And this home was completely remodeled in 2017. It's modern European luxury at its finest. Don't take my word for it. Come on in. I'll show you around a little bit. Practically everything in this home had been custom made. Nothing you see here is staging. This was all included, done by the seller, meticulously thought out. They had such great taste, in my opinion. Right when you walk in, you'll notice just the vaulted ceilings. I mean, the stone, this gourmet kitchen that we'll just get into. So beautiful. The first thing I noticed when I walked into this kitchen initially, I thought to myself, is this wood in a kitchen? But it's not. This is porcelain. It looks like wood, and we do see a lot of engineered style wood in newer homes these days, but this is actually porcelain tile, so it keeps it nice and cool. Sub-zero refrigerator. These knobs are imported directly from England. The seller had a specific taste that they wanted to see in the home, and they definitely spared no expense in making that happen. We have a wine cooler right over here in this island. Beautiful custom microwave that comes out. That was really interesting when the listing agent was showing me. We have a strip of utilities under the island over here to make it as efficient as possible if folks wanted to work and, you know, have breakfast at the same time. Typical Silicon Valley lifestyle. We all do it, right? And here we go. This stove was around $35,000 from what I heard. Imported from France. Old worldy, vintage looking, but very, very modern at the same time. And I mean, when I see a stove that's practically worth the same amount as a car, it really interests me to learn a little bit more about it. And this right here, this pot filler is great for, you know, pasta, for example. Instead of taking a big old pot and taking it to the sink right over here to fill the water, you can stay and use that water line from over here. So that's just, you know, for convenience. Very beautiful, gorgeous style kitchen. This is probably the nicest kitchen I've seen in a very, very long time. Let's continue on down the hall over here. This door was really interesting for pets. I don't know if you folks remember the show Mr. Ed. I mean, I'm in my late 30s technically, and when I was a kid, I remember watching this Old World with my mom when this horse would come in, and that's what this door reminds me of. It's like a Mr. Ed door. But no, I mean, it's very easy for, you know, pet access, for example, and stuff like that. Let's go to the first bedroom on this side over here. This is your standard bedroom. This one does have a half bath. We are technically at a little over 3,000 square feet of living space on a lot that's a little over 1.4 acres. So there's a bathroom over here. There's 3 full bedrooms total, 2 full baths and 2 half baths. So this is one of them for one of the bedrooms. It's almost like a master in a way, right? Since it has an attached full bath. I mean, even if you look at the craftsmanship, the materials that they used for the property, you can sense that they spared no expense. I mean, these beautiful stall showers with this amazing shower head. I mean, it just looks so great. I get so excited thinking about living in these types of homes, these types of lifestyles, right? This is like one of those things where, like the Drake song goes, started from the bottom, now we here. All right. So that was the full bedroom right there. Now this is another half bath that I had mentioned. So this one, again, you can see the type of materials that they used, very high end. Everything is pretty much like high-end European luxury, imported. Yeah, the seller of this property, you'll hear me saying that like it's a broken record, but definitely spared no expense. This kind of looks like a master bedroom, but it's not. I will show that to you. Again, beautiful home. The way they opened up the windows over here to get a nice draft going on. The bedroom, the bathroom attached to this bedroom and the one that's the primary are the bigger bathrooms, and they all have coils under the flooring, which heats up the floors, and you can put this on a timer. Let's just say you wake up every day at 5 a.m. and during the wintertime, right, it can be very, very cold, especially on these types of tiles. Well, this little gadget right over here, if you come by, you can take a look at it. You can essentially set the temperature and the time of set temperature and monitor energy use and all of those things just to make sure this stays warm. So talk about high level luxury, right? Again, a beautiful stall shower. with great shower head, very high level. Although it opens up, we're in such a private area, this is such a private lot that you don't really have to worry about any of your neighbors seeing you if you're showering, right? I mean, you can look out here, you can't see anybody since we're so up in the hills. But the irony is, this place it's like tucked away, but very central, right? It's very private, but not remote. Because if you go a little bit this way, you'll be in downtown Los Gatos off the road. And if you make a left instead, once you go down the hill, you'll be in downtown Saratoga. So you're very, very closely located to a lot of amenities, restaurants, dining, stuff like that. However, tucked away in these hills for privacy. So I just think that it's the best of both worlds. So walking back through the kitchen, man, this thing is immaculate. You got built-in speakers throughout the rooms as well, and then chatting with the listing agent, he did mention to me that they're all separated. So, for example, you can have jazz playing on this side of the house and hip hop playing on that side if you wanted to. So that was really cool. I mean, talking about experience and entertainment, right? And on that note with entertainment, you got to check out this backyard right here. This California style room with amazing, look at this TV. I mean, just imagine entertaining folks in this house. It's gorgeous. Hey there folks, so sorry to interrupt the video, but I had to chat with you about this great product that I have called Real Scout. Now I use this for all of my clients on the buy side, whether they're in the transactional phase or in the research phase, because some folks are looking to buy right now and some folks are looking to maybe buy between 3 and 9 months depending on their timeline. And either one is okay, because I'd love to get you the data as soon as I can for the folks that are looking to buy right now, or to get an idea of how the market is for the people that are looking more in the research, looking to buy at a later time. The great thing about these things compared to sites like Zillow and Redfin is that their data can be off by plus or minus 10%. Now with Real Scout, I can get you much more accurate data, much more faster. I'm talking seamless. The user interface is great because the properties that I send, you can immediately reach out to me through the app and I can book a time to show you and find you that dream home much faster. Some other great features is the personalization. For example, I had a client who was looking for single family properties with foundations that had a crawl space. So I was able to filter those out. And so if that sounds interesting to you, feel free to reach out to me. I'd love to chat, show you more how the product works and get you started free of charge, of course. Thanks so much. Now let's get back. A lot of thought really went into this property. I mean, and things are so subtle you don't even realize how much time it took for them to probably think about what to do. Like for example, this right here, this opens up. It's like a secret door, and you have a tankless water heater on this side. It's the same thing on the other side as well. But again, little things like that, instead of just attaching it to the wall, they wanted to make sure that it was as subtle and hidden as possible. Outdoor fireplace. You got a pizza oven over here with the grill. Can you imagine entertaining people late spring, summertime in this area? So amazing. Oh man, I love this. Kind of sense, where the property line is back up there. You can the fencing, which is not really visible, it shows that it still goes up that way. So as you can see, you got all this room. And it's so quiet, you can't hear anyone. Goals. Okay, so that was that side of the house. Let's move on to this side. Through this hallway right here. In this room, you'll notice this is like the media room where you have a lot of the components and gadgets and stuff like that, ranging from your direct TV to the internet to servers and different audio equipment, just to be able to maintain different music on different sides of the house. Everything is basically over there. Got a standard closet right over here, fairly deep. And you got another half bath over here. So there's 2 half baths, if you notice, one on that side of the hall and one on this side of the hall. Great for guests, right? If they're hanging out over there in the backyard area, they can easily access this. Again, just like the type of material that they used, just when you want to step back and just appreciate it. I get so excited, and when I get excited, I tend to talk a lot, but a part of me just wants to stay quiet, and you guys can just appreciate a lot of the things over here. And then above us here, you got some natural light. You got the sun. Because the sun coming in from up there, so it's always great to have those skylights. This is the utility room, obviously, as you can see. I like that they use the stackable washer and dryer just to be able to optimize space. As you can see, everything was very customized, to fit in here and just optimize space and look at as nice as possible. Apparently, the seller's wife was a former interior designer. And you can kind of sense everything, all the art that you see was done by her. So, I mean, they just did such a great job with this. This is one of the walk-in closets over here. It's kind of self-explanatory. And then over here, we get into the primary bedroom. We also have dual zone heating and cooling on this side. So if you're on this side of the house, no reason to warm up or cool down the other side, right? So you have that option over here. I purposefully opened up the doors a little bit so you can see. At the end of the video, I'll show you that gorgeous view, but I can't imagine just getting up out of my bed, looking right over here and just seeing that beautiful view of the whole Silicon Valley. I mean, on a clear day when it's not too much haze, you can even see to the East Bay foothills where Fremont is and stuff like that. So you can get a sense of where we are in this gorgeous view. It's primary bedroom, right? Amazing. Gorgeous looking home, gorgeous looking bedroom. Now look at this bathroom over here, folks. You got to come out and see this. This is breathtaking. I mean, this tub. This is the type of this old school stuff I'd see like in those 60s movies, right? I mean, they kept it very vintage and just very timeless, classy. You got your dual sinks over here. That amazing huge stall shower. That water pressure was amazing when the agent turned it on for me. Again, this is one of those little monitors over here just to ensure if you wanted to keep the flooring warm, you know, and you can set a timer so you wake up in the morning and the floors will be nice and warm for you. Bathroom right over here. And yes, believe it or not, to many people, this probably seems like a bedroom, but it's not. It's a walk-in closet. This property was originally a 4-bedroom home, but it had been converted into a 3-bedroom so they can open up this closet and have this. So, you know, you can have a nice little office setting right over here for some work that needs to be done. And look at this grand closet. Imagine getting ready, right? You want to put on your makeup, get ready, and then you have all of this room and you can just dedicate that. I'm sure a lot of the female viewers right now are thinking, man, I wish I had that, because I would be thinking that for sure. So that was the walk-in closet. Let's go into the backyard over here. So, you know, we noticed that California room on that side of the backyard. This is separated where you can walk out directly from your primary bedroom and walk out to this. I mean, this beautiful spa right over here. You have you can relax, soak up, do a little R&R, work on the muscle, a little muscle therapy. That's what I do for all the martial arts stuff. And you have this outdoor shower in case you want to rinse off before going inside. So it's great to see that, great access. And then we'll continue on over here. Now down here, it's kind of a walk, so we won't do it today. However, once you start going down, there's a small little shack, like a little cute little home made similar to this, like a mini style of this main home that houses the electrical equipment, the electrical panel, stuff like that. And when you continue walking down past that, there's like a sunroom / greenhouse with flowering beds. It looks like a little chateau, you know, like a little backyard in a chateau in France. You can grow grapes down over there. And like I mentioned, it's like a sunroom where you can work on any projects and, you know, work that green thumb enthusiasm out over there. So that was essentially most of the home. I wanted to show you this side of the lot over here. And as a recap, you know, we're over 3,000 square feet of living space. The acreage is around 1.4 acres in a very exclusive part of Silicon Valley, you know, Saratoga. And from this angle, you can see the 3-car garage all the way out over there. So that's 3 separate entrances for those garage doors. On the back side, there's a very high efficiency, high level generator in case the power goes out. You usually don't have to worry about that too much, but just in case, they have something over there to maintain power in the home. A lot of these Silicon Valley executives, right, who reside over here. This owner has owned this property for 4 years. Prior to that, Apple executives owned it. I believe he was a VP at Apple. So you know that guy needs to plug in and make sure that he's, you know, when he's working remotely, that he has internet connection. So they definitely design these homes to ensure that that's not an issue. We will end at this great patio, you know, this great little fire pit that you can kick your feet up at night, have a glass of wine and stare at that amazing view and just be like, I made it, right? I mean, this is the epitome of $1 million view right over here. As I mentioned, you know, on a clear day, you can see all the way out to the East Bay foothills on that side. And yeah, what a beautiful view. I came by here to tour this property in the evening and watch the sunset. And you can see the lights glistening. It's a gorgeous view. Well, I appreciate you folks tuning in. My name is Nima Moridi with the Moridi team. My father and I have been helping families in Silicon Valley since 1988 buy and sell homes. We've been grateful enough to help over 1,600 families do that and achieve that goal. And if you have any questions at all, from our family to yours, we're here for you. My phone number right over here is 408-460-0577, and my email address is accessible in the link in this video on the bottom if you look at the show notes, and you can check that out. If you have any questions at all, whether it's about this property, the market in general in Silicon Valley, whether it's the regular market for that 1.5 range or luxury properties like this one that we're at today, I am here for you. Feel free to reach out. Thank you for watching.